In the tragic play of Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare, two teenagers from opposing families fall in love with each other. Ultimately, both die tragic deaths not long after they first set eyes on each other. Shakespeare, commonly known as the greatest English writer in the early ages, uses diverse vocabulary in Romeo and Juliet. I'm going to explain how, in one excerpt from the play, Shakespeare uses these diverse words to create lots of oxymorons. I will identify and explain these oxymorons and explain why the playwright included them. Before this excerpt from the story that you are seeing right now, nurse Juliet's maid, Jessie, informs her that Romeo, her secret husband, has killed her cousin. This surprises her since before now, Juliet thinks that Romeo is a good person. Shakespeare then makes her say lots of oxymorons, which is a way for him to show us, the audience, how confused she is. Shakespeare uses a total of 10 oxymorons in this excerpt of text. Tonight, I will be highlighting 3 of these 10 oxymorons, which we'll be moving on to right now. The 3 oxymorons I will be highlighted in red, blue, and green. In the highlighted red text, Juliet compares Romeo with a tyrant. A tyrant is a cruel and forceful leader, so calling a tyrant beautiful is contradictory. Moving on, we see the word fiend in a blue highlighted text. It means a wicked and cruel person, so calling a fiend angelical, meaning innocent and kind, is nonsensical, thus creating another oxymoron. The line after that, highlighted in green, we see raven, a species of bird with black feathers, which usually represents death, being described as dove-feathered. A dove is a bird that has white feathers and represents love and compassion, so calling a raven dove-feathered contradicts each other, meaning this is an oxymoron. In conclusion, Shakespeare uses so many oxymorons here to represent how confused Juliet must have been feeling at that moment. Her first feelings for Romeo when they first met were love, and now she cannot tell if she either hates or loves him. This is because Romeo is her husband, but he has just killed her cousin Tybalt. Unfortunately, their relationship does not end here, and they both die sad deaths later in the play.